Right, all parked up. 5 o'clock in the morning. So let's go and have a look. See what we can get done. See if we can do it. See if we do any of them. Got quite a bit of a walk to get to well, either of them. I don't know which one we're going to do. I'll worry about that when we get to the middle of both of them, and then we'll make our minds up. But right, I shall get further down there and I shall show you a bit more when I get there. Well, we're getting a bit closer. I made the mistake of, I thought I'd parked in the middle of like both of them, and then I was going to decide where to go. You know, when I got to them, I was going to decide on which one to do. But when I got to the fork in the path to go to whichever one I was going to go to, I could only go right. So it looks like I'm doing this one first, as the footpath to the left was no public access. So it looks like I'm doing that one first, and then I must walk over that way and go up there. I haven't got a clue. I'll worry about it when I get there. I'll worry about this one first. Obviously I'm not going to go up from this side. So I'm going to go and walk around to the other side, go up it, and then I assume I'll be coming back down to somewhere here to walk over to Chrome. I haven't got a clue. I'll work it out when I need to. It looks like there's a fence there, so whether there's a stile or something to get over, I don't know. I'll worry about that later. Right, see you in a bit. Alright people, here we go. Parkhouse. It's took me 45 minutes to get here from the car. Oh dear. Well, on the The pictures, that looked all like all bloody loose gravel and everything. But I can vaguely see a path sort of snaking up. Well, it doesn't look too much like you know, gravel, loose stones and stuff. So we'll have a go then, shall we? You can see that rock up there at the top, to the left hand side of that tree there. I'm going to see if I can get there, then I'll probably bring you back. Thought somebody was behind me then. A bloody sheep coughing his guts up. That's probably what I'll be doing shortly. Oh well, let's get going, let's have a laugh. Well, I ain't what you call it yet. I've only come up that bit from down there where that gate is. Path started off okay. It was all, you know, like hardish mud in like steps, but it soon changed to all this loose gravel bloody stuff. So I'm struggling now. So I've sat down. Like people keep saying, it ain't a race, is it? And it's probably a good job, because I'll probably be about 3 laps down already. Oh dear me. So yeah, I haven't got to the point where I said I was going to get to before I brought you know, back and let you know about the progress. But the steam train was chuffing away really well, so I've been sitting here for about 2 minutes and my breathing's probably not far off back to normal, so I'm going to sit here for another 2 minutes and then I'm going to tackle the rest of it. Well, I'll say the rest of it, you know what I mean. I'm going to go as far as I can before I have to stop again. But it didn't look too bad once I got over this bit here. But that's probably just my hopeful wishing. But we'll find out, won't we? Gorgeous views already. Well, I have in one direction, obviously. Behind me there's a big bloody hill in the way I've got to get up. Right. See if I can get this one done, and before the temperature starts getting too hot, because it was quite cold when I got out of the car. So I've got everything with me. I've got my coats, my gloves, my woolly hat, my baseball cap. I've got everything. So I shall well, when I get this one done before it starts getting too hot, I shall take my coat and everything off and get it wrapped up onto the bottom of my rucksack. Right, I shall bring you back when I get up towards the top. Well, nearly there, people. Let's do a slow turn round. I haven't got my GoPro on me walking stick today, just in case I had a fall, which could still happen. So I've got it attached to my rucksack, and as you can see, I'm about there. So I'm having a little bit of a breather before I do that. And out of there's a few watches I get. If you think I'm standing on top of there, you've got another thing coming. like I said, I was doing this for the fun of it, but a lot of the time when you get something like this, it ain't fun. But it's worth doing. Christ knows how I'm going to get down. I'll worry about that afterwards. So, right. Let's see if I can get to that bit up there. And if I can, that's a wrap for me. I don't know, like I say, I ain't got a clue how I'm going to get down. Well, I'll worry about that when I stop rolling when I get to the bottom. Right, here we are, people. Might as well film this last little bit, haven't I? Oh. Plenty of fag ends on the ground. I think I ought to start smoking after that. Jesus. Right, there we are. That'll do me. I don't know if I can go any higher or not. I could do, but no, I'm not going to. I've achieved what I wanted to do. I ain't too brilliant on my feet as it is. I'm certainly not going to stand on there. Not with that down there. You've got no chance. I'm bloody stuck now. How can I be stuck now? I need to turn round. I don't really want to be walking backwards when I'm at the top of here, do I? Right. That don't look very comfortable, but I'm going to sit down. Oh, that'll do. Oh, a bit tight. Right. Sorry about that. Right, I'm going to have a drink. And then somehow I've got to work my way over there to go and do that one. I know it's going to be quicker to go down this way, but it looks so dangerous when everybody does it. I mean, people moan about how slippy it is, and they're young and fit and good on their feet. So I'm gonna go back the way I came. Okay, it's going to be a longer walk, but I've got all day. And I ain't too happy about going down the way I came up. But I'm up here now, so unless I phone for an helicopter to come and lift me off the top, it'll have to be one of those what are they, Chinooks are they, or whatever, to lift my weight anyway. Right, I'm going to stop recording. I'm up the top of here. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to take a 360, a picture on my phone, and then I'll make my way down. I probably won't do any recording until I get to the bottom, to be honest. Right. I'd say parkhouse is done, but the ascent is done. The descent is next. Right, catch you when I get to the bottom. Well, I'm down, people, and if you think I come down that one, then no, I didn't. I came down the way I went up, and now I've walked around to come here. To go over and then do that one up there. But, well, I tell you one thing, I always had it in my mind going up was the pain. And don't get me wrong, it is hard going up, but you just keep, well, I just keep stopping and getting my breath back. But that was absolutely petrifying coming down, and I know you lot will laugh. But that was one of the hardest things I did so far. I mean, I was right when I did Thorpe Cloud. It was a pain going up, and it was a, you know, bit of a pain in the backside coming down, but it was nothing compared to coming down that. It was loose, you're slipping. How people come down it in the wet, I'll never know. But I'm down now, so oh dear. Right, so that's the end of that one. This way to Crow Mill, and I assume it's up there somewhere, because that's what it looked like. So that'll be the way I'm going, and that looks a bit of a starter pack for me straight away, doesn't it? Oh well, could really do with a sit down, but I don't know whether to have one or not, because that ain't much of a bench, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, stuff it. I'm going to sit down for 10-15 minutes. I mean, I'm in no rush. I've got all day. I wanted to go and finish another one, well, do another one to finish the area off. There's a bit of water there. As you know, I like the bits of water. Shame it's not a waterfall, but it's pure clear. So yeah, so I wanted to go and do another one, but I'll see how I feel when I get back to the car. I mean, it's probably half-hour drive away, so I'll recover enough, and it's not too long. It's only a 2.5 mile walk, so I might go and do it. We'll see how we go. Right, I'm gonna have a quick drink, have a sandwich, and then I'm gonna head off up that way, disturb those sheep there by the looks of it. Right, catch you in a bit when I'm so far up there, when the steam train catches me up. Well, I ain't very far up. Not very far up at all. Obviously, there's Parkhouse. Jesus. Car's over there somewhere. God knows where. Still got to get up there, obviously. And I think this is just the first. The first bit of the climb. Because according to my OS map, I'm still quite a way away from it. But oh dear, a bit rough. I started this one at 7:30. I started this one when I sat down there and had a drink and a sandwich. Must be getting on for 8 o'clock already, if not past it, I don't know. Right, best go a bit further. somebody standing on that on video the other day. Must be mad. Oh dear, let me go back here. I don't know why I'm going this way, I ain't got to the top yet. I've just come this way. So, still no sun. I don't think it's going to make an appearance. Well, not yet anyway. I'm hoping that's the top. Because I'm about whacked. So, I'll get a bit closer and I'll have a look on me OS maps and see if it is where I need to be. Right, go a bit further. Well, here we are, peeps, it is the top. Oh dear me. Well, I'll tell you now, before I go up there when I'm getting all the wind again. Out of the two, Parkhouse was the easiest for me. Okay, it was a crap. It was squeeze the old butt cheeks together on the way down, but on the way up I could live with that. Yes, I know I have to keep stopping to get my breath back, but that's fair enough. But out of the two, I found that one the easiest. Just for the simple reason is, this was a climb from the road. I sat down on a big boulder, as you know, had a sandwich, had a drink, and then what you call it, set off. And from when I went over the over the cattle grid instead of going over the stile, it's just been a constant climb from the top, from the bottom to the top. That was hard, really hard. And now I'm going to finish it off. Oh dear me. Well, this bit seems to be a bit higher than the other side. So, right, that's me on the top. Job done. One more scary one left for me. Well, when I say scary, you know, what I'm worried about. And then the rest are just keep walking until I either drop or till I get to where I need to go. Right, I'm on a bit of a plateau here, so I might as well do a 360. There's Hollins Hill, I know that, and I know that's High Ridge. You're supposed to be able to see High Wealdon, is it? So I don't know if that's it over there. It's got to be that direction. So if I get much slower this 360, it'll be a waste of time. That's where I was, right down there where that road is, that gate, and it's been a climb from there all the way, as you'll know from the people what have done it. So that's a 360. So I'm going to have a break. I'm not going to stop here too long, because it's going to take me probably an hour to get back to the car. So I'm just going to have a sit down, have a drink, take a 360 on my phone, get a video on my phone to send the kids, because they can't be bothered to watch my YouTube channel, pretty much like everybody else. But right, I shall bring you back. Well, I don't know, I'll probably bring you back halfway down, or I'll bring you back at the bottom. Catch you later, peoples. Thanks for coming and watching. It would have been better if you come with me and push me up the hill, but never mind. Can't have everything, can I? Well, back down, peeps. Oh, that was just over an hour to get up there, and about 50 minutes to get back down. Now I've probably got about 45 minutes or so, something like that, walk back to the car. Then we'll decide whether we're going to do another one or not. I've got two people coming towards me. First two people I've seen all day. Oh. Well, one last look. Crow Mill and Parkhouse. Well, those two gentlemen got to somewhere where that two trees are, where the gate is. I haven't seen them since. But they did say they were looking for somewhere to sit down to have a bit of food. So I said I'd keep an eye on them as they walked up. But they must have stopped. Because I can't, unless they've gone round the other side a bit, I don't know. Can't see them anyway. Oh well. Right. Gotta go all the way over there somewhere to get the car. I was going to just go a shortcut straight across that field there, but it ain't going to do me fitness any good, is it? It's not going to build me stamina up. So I might as well walk around the roadway, pathway, whatever you want to call it. Oh dear. So there was a coffee shop where you come off the road in onto this path thing. Obviously it was shut at 5:10 this morning, but if it's open I might stop and get myself a cup of coffee. Ooh. Right, I'll get back to you when I get back to the car. Well, back at the car, peeps. That's symptom done. I don't know what to say really. I found Parkhouse the easier one of the two. Everyone says they seem to think that one's the worst. So I don't know. Don't get me wrong, it was sketchy coming down. But no falls or anything. Everything okay. But Chrome, that was a nightmare, that was. That's just up from the road to the top. And then of course it was as bad then coming back down. Did play up, my boots did play up a little bit on my feet, well, my toes, but nowhere near what they normally do. So yeah, I can live with that. So it's them two done and on off the list. So I think that's 51 now. I think. I can't remember without looking at the app, and I've got that many videos on the laptop waiting to post. I'm going to be at least 2 or 3 more from today. There'll be 2 more tomorrow, and then 2 or 3 again from Saturday. If all goes well. Right, peeps, have fun. Get those Ethels and Triggs bagged. And I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.